Hello, hello. This is Motivational Monday by Jim and Lucy. And every Monday we are here for you with a piece of advice or with a new idea or how to boost your week and make the most of it. So today what we decided to discuss is what exactly motivation is. And by the dictionary, motivation is the reason or the reason for acting or behaving in a particular way. Or it is a desire or willingness to do something, and it's enthusiasm. So think about it. The reason or the reasons. Do we really need the reason of do something that is good for us? In matter of fact, according to the human nature and the behavioral patterns we have, yes, we do. We do need motivation, and not just internal but external as well. So what I want you to think about, what is motivation to you personally? What is it?
Right, and your motivation should come from within, but how do you take the step to get it from within when you don't feel like you have any at all? And you feel like perhaps you've been dispensing motivation out to so many people that suddenly you're at a point in your life where something has happened that it seems like all the energy has been drained from you, all the desire and the passion has been wiped out of your relationship somehow, and now maybe you're thinking about looking somewhere else or another job or something all the time. But it's not always the relationship or the job, it's us. We are the ones that we have to do the most work on. And what can you do? Well, there's a lot of tricks you can use, and that's okay. So one of the things I know is that when I prepare to do my yoga or do my walking in the condo, because we're trying to make sure that we're quarantined like everyone else is, I had on some motivational music or tapes I was listening to as I was doing my walking in the condo. And then when I was doing my yoga and all, I have something on that's motivating, but I always have a picture in the back of my mind, background. I always have a picture of what I want to look like. And what I want to look like sounds like a want to, but it's actually I already am. I see myself already there. So when I look in the refrigerator, look in the bathroom mirror, I'm seeing myself already fixated on what I expect to look like. And so I'm already there, and I'm living it. I'm not living it in the future so that one day I'm going to arrive there. So I want you to start thinking about where you already are. Give yourself more credit because you've done a better job than you even imagine you are.
You are, and there are different ways to self-motivate yourself. As we say, there is an inner and external motivation. And the inner motivation, I often put it with my clients during our sessions, coaching sessions, as self-motivational routines, when we create sequences that are working for us. And frankly, there is no sequence that is universal and works for everybody. It's so unique. For somebody, someone just needs one extra day off during the week just for like a me time, just to sit on the sofa, lie on the sofa, take an extra nap, or take an extra walk, or riding your bicycle around the town. Whatever it is, self-motivational routines are so different. And when it comes to the external motivation, there are things like acceptance. We all tend to like to be accepted. We like hearing from somebody the praise, somebody saying good words about us. And for most of us, it is very crucial to have support system, how I call it, and how many other coaches and professionals call it. And support system is the group of people around you that are supportive of what you are doing and how you're doing it. And it is important, and when you are in relationship, it is important to hear from your significant other good, nice things about how you look, about how you did today, and be supportive under any circumstances, because life happens. We can either get sick or get depressed because something happened, or get upset because of something. It is important to have that set of people around you that will be by your side no matter what. And sometimes it's difficult to find. I know it very well, but you can stop looking.
I mean, Lucy's absolutely correct. I mean, having someone in your life that gives you support means a lot. Now, bear in mind, excuse me, Lucy doesn't agree with everything that I want to do. I didn't.
Duh.
Well,
okay.
all right. I'm going to have to hypnotize her again. It didn't work the last time, okay? You will do everything Jim says to do. Repeat after me.
That sounds interesting, but we're not going to talk about it in public, okay?
Okay, because I had an idea last week of building a barbecue grill in the living room and riding my bike around.
Yes.
And she said no, so I thought I'd better not do it. Okay.
And special word to our landlord, if you're listening to our podcast, that's okay, he didn't build anything. It's under control, don't worry.
Still upset about that barbecue grill. but nevertheless, you know, you don't want people to always tell you yes on everything. I mean, it would be wonderful, but just imagine the chaos we would have if God answered all of our prayers yes, that we wanted him to. Okay, yes, I'm going to give him that, give her that all the time. No problem. No, it would be messed up in a relationship as well. You want to have honest advice, and it may go against that. It may be time for you to stop your dream and do something else. Okay, maybe you're not cut out to be an entrepreneur. Maybe you like being around groups of people and you don't want to be on your own winging it, and you can't go a long time without one paycheck. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Okay? We're not all like that. I mean, not everybody wants to be Bill Gates. Not everybody likes... Susie Orman once, Osmond used to say that, hey, if you're someone who does not want to be called in the middle of the night that the store just flooded, or this is happening, or the paychecks are going to bounce, or whatever it is, no, do something different. It's okay. Answer to yourself and your family's dreams, and not worry about what everybody else is dictating that you should do. But the outset is to be happy. Because, you know, we've got more years. At some point, we're going to have more years behind us than we have in front of us. But it doesn't mean this is the end. If you are 66 years old, then you can still go back to college and get a degree. And if you live to be 100, guess what you can do in that other career? You might even be able to retire in. Imagine that. Imagine that. So go do it.
That's very true. You need to do what you want to. You need to follow your own dreams. And you don't have to be that popular one. Right now, the online entrepreneurship and online businesses is popular. It doesn't mean that you need to become one. I do enjoy working with startups and solopreneurs. I love it. But I do enjoy the most to meet people in a simple position, like the grocery store seller or cashier with nice attitude, with smile on their face. They're enjoying their life and their job. I do enjoy meet people like that the most, because you need to do what you like. You are enjoying that life. That's perfect and that's wonderful. And it's all about the perception. If you're happy in your position, like if you're a seller or truck driver and you're happy about it, but then you look around and decide, oh, people think that this is cooler than this and my position isn't cool. It's none of their business if you are happy in this position. And it's all about perception. I was watching this weekend, I probably shouldn't say it, but I was watching Desperate Housewives. And one of the characters, she said, I was broke many times in my life, but I never been poor. That's the right perception. That's what I want you to think about. I want you to enjoy you for who you are and value yourself for who you are. And if your surrounding does not support it, sorry to say it, but you have to find someone that will support you.
That's right. This is a tough time right now, but are you going to be beaten by it and be depressed and watch your relationship suffer? Or if your relationship was suffering beforehand, you're a person on your own hind legs and have the ability right now to get up and make something magnificent happen in your relationship, in your business, and all of it. Maybe you don't want to have a business that requires all of your time for $1 million a year. You don't have to have that. Maybe you're perfectly happy your family at $5,000, $10,000 a month, so you can be at home on time and you can do all these other things together. It is perfectly fine.
It's wonderful, actually.
It is. You don't have to do all of that, so you have to work every waking hour. That's not a life. That's a prison.
Exactly. So, We want you to start moving toward your change, and we want you to achieve more just because you know what you want to. Okay?
Go out and make it happen.
This is the week to do it. Exactly.
Okay.
This is the Monday to start it.
Be a champion.